Oh, these marshmallows suck. Oh shit! Lobster! Oh god, my fucking goddamn fucking champions! Oh! It is Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! And then you get all the other people in the back like, it's Christmas. Who gives a fuck about those people in the back? We are at the forefront of this place. We are the most badass motherfuckers to exist in this entire goddamn community. Oh, look at the stats are going wrong. Oh, Legion weapons don't make sense. Well, guess what? Guess what does make sense? Not the story. And you know how we can fix that? By talking about our feelings. And I want to talk to you about your feelings. I want to hear your your feelings on what's going on at the moment, because there's a lot of stories going around I can see. But these marshmallows still suck. A big announcement that has come out of the lovely publishing company who will be doing the new Warcraft book have given us a date. On the 15th. Oh god, gross. On the 15th of March 2016, Warcraft Chronicles will be hitting the goddamn fucking shelf. With it, we'll bring the tales from the very creation of Azeroth up until The Last Guardian, which is all a bit undocumented, a bit iffy, not too sure. Oh, I got a cold. And, you know, all going in, and hopefully we'll be getting ourselves a bit more goddamn lore. Now, into relation to what is in the book, we don't know. From what we've seen off the trailer, we're going to be looking at the elementals, their fights, possibly the old gods arriving. Basically, what the hell made Azeroth come to Azeroth? Which came first, the chicken or the egg, or the old god? My bet's on the old god. Moving on from that, it has been a wonderful year. Looking at the trendings, we have actually generated a lot of people. Now, this can be good, this can be bad. I'm personally thinking it's bad because they fucked up the story so much. This week alone, we've had a decent increase of the posts coming in. That is fantastic. I am really, really sorry I haven't been able to get on and do some good old posts. It has been a bit all up in the air. I've moved, I've got a new car and shit, get me. I'm not asking for donations. I'm not a faggot like that. All I want you to know is that week by week, I can only do them when I can do them. And today I've actually got off work early and I've had the time to sit down and have a big, nice, old chat with you folks. Now, there's a couple of things I want to be reading out. So, first one is Kkbc. Thank you very much. As opposed to 20 hours ago, fresh off the thing. Let's talk about the Lich King. It is a tinfoil hat theory. Now, a lot on the post, we're seeing a lot of these tinfoil hats going around. That's fine, we don't mind them. But they've mainly been about Legion. So I am putting this up here now as an official announcement as well on the front page. Put them in the Legion mega thread. It is easier for us to put them there. It is easier for us to have them all up on there. So he says, some people say that Arthas the Lich King was just Arthas because he ran Ner'zhul through with a sword during his dream, as well as a child version of himself said to represent the last strains of humanity in Arthas that was left, making him the dominant personality. However... Oh shit. Oh shit, my phone crashed. Oh shit. Oh dear. That's just the worst, isn't it? Well, oh, there we go! Yay! One is in the Howling Fjord, where you enter the Shadow Realm, for a lack of better word, and you see the Lich King get too close to him, and it prompts a dialogue. The Lich King says that he can see you, that he used to be a shaman. This might be where he tells us that while, yes, Arthas may have been the dominant personality, Ner'zhul was still in there, and still had some form of influence. The other quest that proves this is wrong is the fact that the end quest after you finish Shadowmourne. You go kill the Lich King again and receive the unsealed chest containing the heirlooms that have significance to the people Arthas loved, Jaina, Muradin, Ufa, as well as people who he hurt. To me, this tells me Lich King isn't just one personality. It could be very well the, oh my god, that's a big word for me, conglomerate, amalgamation mesh of personalities of whomever adorns the helm of damnation. Now, this is part potato theory, but it's shown that Ner'zhul is definitely there via gameplay, of course. I'm assuming, based off the above, that Bolvar will be one scary motherfucker either way. Bolvar or not, he is the Lich King, and it's still very possible that Ner'zhul and Arthur's personality, past experiences, memories are still within the Lich King itself, which was proven in the aforementioned quests. Yes, there are two different people in the helm, but the Lich King is still the Lich King, no matter who is under their helmet. I have seen, and I hope you guys have been keeping up with some of the artifact weapons that have been going round. We have seen Fulham Malone and the trip to Ice Crown the Fire Mages make, and the Lich King doesn't really give a shit. He's like, yes, come to my palace. I don't give a shit if we kill you. Now, Bolvar, a Paragon of the Light, wouldn't say that, so the Lich King is still the Lich King, so I believe you on that. Pirate X84 with a nice big top score of 29 points. I believe it to be a total fusion of beings. Ner'zhul, Arthas, and now Bolvar. All of them form the Lich King. The Lich King is more of an entity than an amalgamation of personalities. He's the ultimate expression of cruelty, fear, and anger. The personalities he accumulates add to the personality of the entity so far, as they blend their memories and traits to the mix. But these personalities don't seem to be able to rise up above the entity and cannot wrest control from within. They are much as slaves to the Lich King as the corpses that serve him. And Tokiyumi coming back on it. This! I didn't put it here because I forgot, but yes, I completely agree. The Lich King has become this own entity. I've had the conversation with my friend a few times. I'm convinced I'm convinced that the Lich King is not just one person who happens to be in the helm, that he has to come into his own moment Arthur's put on the helmet. They are much the slaves of the Lich King that corpses that serve him. I never really thought of it that way. Holy shit. The Shadowmourne quest would really prove that too. What are your guys' views and opinions on it? Personally, I'm completely behind this theory. The Lich King wasn't just Arthas. The Helm of Damnation is a bank of souls, shall we say, and the bank is being run by all the people inside of it, dealing out and dispensing justice. Bolvar, of course, decided to sacrifice his own life to go into it, but he's not the same person he was, so the Lich King still exists. Whether or not there is still control coming from the Legion through into that helmet, we're very unsure. Personally, I think not, as, of course, the Legion quest will ensue. What else we got going on here, baby? Not much, to be honest with you, really. There's a couple of Legion things I sort of want to go over. I'm a bit iffy about everything that seems to be happening. It's sort of all up in the air. I haven't been able to get any of the alpha keys. I have run around. I have got an American account. I've been trying my best to, but unfortunately no avail to getting inside there. Now, with a couple of the Legion artifact weapons, I do not want to go into them as the lore is so underdeveloped and it is spec-based only. We have seen the Dead Riders, who they are. We don't know too much about them. To me, they are just the, from reading the books and a couple of passages I found, the Riders are essentially just the salesman who came to sell Medivh things. Medivh was like, fuck you, I'm Sargeras, and turned them into bad people to be his mortal slaves. Now, a couple of these weapons are hidden around. We haven't seen too much. I don't want to mention too much of anything, essentially. A couple of characters died. There is confrontation between Sylvanas and Gen Greymane. It is absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, I am holding off on a very large video to find out what happens to Tyr's Hand. Tyr's Hand being the Holy Paladin artifact weapon. There is unfortunately nothing to suggest where the hell Tyr is or what the hell happened. There is no explanation whatsoever, so unfortunately there is not too much going on. As for gameplay wise as well, I have been slowing down a bit. Work has sort of caught the best of me. It also plays into the fact of, yeah, WoW's not got much going on at the moment really for it. I mean, Heroes of the Storm's got some stuff going on. I'd like to perhaps do something there, but not really. I know I'm here for the lore videos. I'm here for the lore videos only, and these are just podcasts we have to put out for 10 minutes or so just to talk about stuff that's going on. Now, one theory I did see ages ago, I have not seen in a while, is what has happened to Ulduar. Now, in the Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, it looks like it was completely abandoned after us heroes went and decided to ransack it. Now, that's all well and dandy. I can understand people not wanting to go there. However, Cho'Gall had the balls to go do it, and he was serving his, quote, Dark Masters. Now, Ulduar hosts another old god, and all the defenses are defeated. And, you know, everything's all up inside there. We are aware that the old gods can whisper out through there. So Yogg-Saron got the shit beat out of him. That was the end of it. I'm aware a few weapons in the artifact go back into Ulduar. However, I have not seen anything whatsoever. Now, my question for you guys this week, and if you want to comment below, comment in the Reddit section, is... what the hell is going to happen to Ulduar and Legion? I mean, come on. You've got the entire Legion coming in. There's a giant fucking Titan vault filled with all these things. I can understand the Legion not wanting to unleash an old god, but, you know, he's not a problem at this moment in time. At least ransack it for the Titan Keepers and some of the Keystones, perhaps. That will allow them to have better weapons. But then again, there's not really much to going on with that. So maybe there might be something going on there, but, like, who knows entirely. Right. I will cut it short here. We are running up to the 10-minute mark. That is a nice, good enough time for me. If you guys are away for Christmas, have a fantastic time. I hope you're all having a really nice time out to where you are. At the same time, feel free to jump inside the guild. I'm aware there's a couple of things going on inside there, a couple of leveling bits going on. If not, feel free to pop me a message and get yourself on the show. I want to hear some theories for Legion. If you know anything, we can talk like that. I'm hoping to get a special guest on ASAP, but unfortunately not. I've not been able to get contact of him, and he's an asshole. So who knows? He might be really lovely. But hey ho, I will leave you all with the very nice, pleasing thought that Winter Veil is about saving Metzen the reindeer, and that the presents you get aren't really helpful. They're just cosmetics, made as an illusion to simulate game time. Let that sink in for a bit. Nah, I'm fucking with you all. Have a great Christmas, guys. If I don't speak to you by then, have a great New Year. Take it easy, take it creamy, and Loktar Olga. See ya. Oh, and my American friend Derek. I'll see you in a month, my brother. See ya.